Mojitos?
I wish. Um, yeah, good to go then. Okay, recap time, gentlemen.
So after we killed those druids that were well, and after I died as well, with the massive ceremony that was happening, and that monster appeared. After we killed it, the favourite bride of Strahd, Anastasia, appeared and told us to leave. And then we went south and went through. Well, we found some blights and druids surrounding a tree and Raven Girl. Sorry, just reading Tang's note. Um, yeah, so we killed everyone, but the giant tree killed the druid and the Raven Girl. We found a special axe, Treebane, if I'm not mistaken. We found out that the tree is dedicated to the Seeker after the Ghost Man came and told us. Power of the Ladies has waned over the years. The power of Weaver lays to the east in the swamps. Power of the Huntress far east of here, nearest to Castle Ravenloft. We all leveled up thanks to Kavan. And he suggested we rest up before we go into the hole that we found near the tree. So we chill, we do some training. I think Corin perfects the worm. Oh, Willoughby would like someone else to recap. Anyone else want to chime in?
No, it's all right. You've sped up a bit now. The beginning was a bit slow. It's
Sorry.
all right. I was just joking.
So yeah, then we go inside the cavern after we rest up, and then there's these. Well, we find this altar. The altar has a stone dagger, and there's 5 images showing druids offering a body part or limb into the basin. A wild lapras appears, and then Farky touches the basin, and zombie Bulbasaur with skeleton slash bodies hanging off a bit appears. We fight. I die. I being Farky, and I think Calebra dies as well. And yeah, we kill these guys.
By the way, you know when we're incapacitated, we can still move, unless it says you can't. But yeah, you can usually do moves. You know, when it was a stinky plant attack, we should be able to run away still.
You can
but
move
just
when you're
not do anything.
incapacitated. That's crazy.
It's basically like it just means you can't use actions and reactions. It's like being disarmed or something.
Okay.
But
I
you
guess,
can still move.
yeah, I guess paralyzed is when you can't move as well.
It's like stun and paralyzed are the ones that are similar, but it includes the condition of not moving.
Including
And usually,
incapacitated. Yeah.
and you can't speak and talk for paralyzed and stunned, but you can when it's just incapacitated.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, the last thing was Farky cuts off the wolf's ear with a stone dagger and puts it in the basin, but nothing happens.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, there's some special effects shit going on. A couple of you, the casters mainly, have
Oh.
extra. Yeah, I can't work out a way to give it to paladins and melee combat people, but you can like,
No.
if you go to your spell books, There's some spells have SFX, or like there's a duplicate called something SFX, Firebolt SFX. You put that down, you can shoot firebolts and Eldritch Blasts and shit.
Ooh. Jazzy.
Get this correct.
Here we go, guys.
Who's
Who wants to cut off the arm?
taking note?
You are, Jay. You said you wanted to.
Happy to.
Yeah, I'm going to do some as well. I mean, I did this all last night. I watched it quickly and just did the notes.
Hmm.
But let's just go ahead.
Cool.
Because I want to learn some new breakdancing moves today. Alright.
To train hard.
I can teach you.
We only know the worm so far. We're going to build it up, you know.
Yeah, you know it, but you haven't mastered it.
Okay. What are we going for next? I was hoping for the little spin thing. The windmill, maybe? But that looks quite tricky, so I'll find something easier.
Okay, especially because Jez wasn't here, we'll do a quick reminder of everything that's in this room, and for myself, partly. So you descended down into this place beneath the Golthius tree. You know it's a Fane of the Seeker. And, you had to go down this little spiral staircase to get here. You had to cut through lots and lots of routes. You found this little underground cavern and lake. You can see the roots of the trees cover the walls and the floors and even the ceiling. It's quite deep in the middle of this lake, shallow around the edges, and there's that island there. It's a small stone shrine, flanked by a pair of stone etchings that depict the Seeker. You can see there's a slender, fair-haired maid representing her, wearing a hooded cloak and carrying a stone dagger, with a raven perched on her shoulder. And then the left etching shows the Seeker holding a dagger in one hand and an eyeball in the other. Her right eye is dripping with dark blood. She faces this little stone basin. The right carving depicts her kind of gazing past some etched rays of light into some etched clouds. And there's a third eye covering the forehead of this second figure.
Yeah.
And there's this island there where there is... I'm missing something. Where is my shit?
There's also 5 images showing druids offering a body part.
Right, yeah, so the surface of this altar has a depression, a shallow depression carved into it. It's about the size of a small stone bowl. Yeah, like a bowl.
Mm.
And there's resting just there next to a serrated stone dagger. And Farki and some people have approached and picked it up and shit. The hilt and the blade of the dagger, they're carved with ancient runes, which I think someone identified as Sylvan. I think Corin, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the interior of the basin is carved with 5 separate graven images. Each one depicts some kind of druid, forest folk person, offering a grisly, butchered body part, a limb, something like that. Yeah. A hand, an ear, a foot, a nose, an eye.
You know these 5 images? Are they holding onto arms that belong to them, or is it just a random arm, for instance? As in, like, if it's one druid who's offering an arm, is it his arm, or is it just some other arm he found in the street?
Yeah, probably. It definitely is that, yeah. That's what it appears to be describing.
Okay. So we put in the wolf's limb and nothing happened. All it is.
You also remember that Kavan only had one eye.
Ah.
Someone's going to cut that eye out.
Barky?
I jump into the water and gouge the eye out of the wolf.
Oh, this poor wolf.
Takes you a minute. It's quite a big eye. It's a big wolf. And you end up with a large eye in your hand.
Big wolf eye.
And then I go back to the altar and put the eye in the basin.
The eye kind of just plops in there. And it kind of rolls around the basin just a bit and rests and looks at you.
I had the impression that putting your eye out lets you see something with the third eye. Or
Hmm.
anyone got straws?
What? Sorry, squirrels.
Straws. We can draw straws.
You've got
Are you
straws,
suggesting
no problem.
the shortest straw?
Oh my god.
I don't want to partake.
Can roll a d20 and the lowest has to sacrifice an eye. Otherwise, I was going to suggest that you pull out another animal, and this time make sure it's alive or we take a limb and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, I feel bad about the animal, but I kind of want to know what's going on with this fucking basin.
I'm not convinced they're real animals.
Just talk to your spear.
I did. Nothing happened. Hey, Kavan, you
Make
there?
sure you use the word brave because he really likes that word.
It's me, your brave warrior, Long Jump. I need your help, Kavan.
Maybe he can't come inside here. He didn't want to come inside. Did he?
Alright, I climb up the stairway and ask him for a private chat. He's not here. Ow.
All right, I'll go out. I'm gonna point at the sky and message. to
The
see-
raven.
Can we only go? How high up is it flying? Probably further than 120 feet, right?
I guess so. Everyone roll your d20s.
No,
I'm
I'm not partaking.
I'm going to go up and cast a minor illusion to create a voice in the sky saying, "Oh, desire Kavan."
Send the Farky.
Let's not do the rolling thing.
After you rolled a 3.
Someone could roll 1 or 2. Okay.
Okay, shall I try getting a new animal and we can cut its limb off or something?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Alrighty.
Oh, a badger. Oh, shit. What have we got?
What's that?
4.
A boar.
Big Pumbaa appears. Where have you thrown it?
There. Then doggy paddle across to Uncle Farky. He's got a present for you.
You chuck out the boar, it starts to swim. And with the moment you chucked out the little ball of fluff and it transformed, the other wolf just vanished. A puff of mist.
There's the stuff in a basin also disappeared then.
The eye, the tail and shit that you guys chopped off and discarded.
Okay. Go on, Farky. Do your sacrifice.
Alright. So I try and I gesture to the board to jump on top of the altar. And then in one swift cut I cut off his right leg.
Okay, roll a attack
And
roll.
oh.
Go on, Farky. Nice.
Yeah. Despite using... Well, what are you using to do this?
Use the stone dagger.
The stone dagger, sorry.
Yep.
I just used that for the attack roll.
It will still be the same, I reckon.
Yeah. It was despite being just a little stone dagger, you chop off this massive beast's leg in one fell swoop, and it kind of doesn't register that it's lost a leg for a moment, and kind of stands there. And before it even reacts, it starts to tip over. Then it screams. It starts to run in circles around the altar. Well, run,
yeah.
kind of.
Hobble.
I take the leg and put it into the basin.
Cool. As you do this, the boar is still charging around. Roll dexterity, it's a small island. Saving throw.
Is it a save? Yeah, save.
You just about get out of the way of the boar as it tries to... And eventually it just runs into the water and starts to float around in a panic. It might be drowning, actually, this boar. It's not having a great time.
Quick, get its eye.
Nothing spectacular happens when you chop off this boar's leg and put it in the basin. Kind of just, this basin is dirty now, like it's congealed blood everywhere from all bits of animal that you've put in there.
It might have to be humanoid.
I'm gonna go upstairs and try and find any limbs that were left over from the druids that we're fighting.
Where are you looking?
I mean, the bodies will still be there, right?
But it's just the blight.
You mean in the circle?
The circle.
Yeah, where you had a big
Yeah,
fight.
upstairs. Yeah, where the tree is.
Yeah, like where the top of this map is.
Oh, okay, yeah, you go up there. There's twigs everywhere, dead blights all over the place. The tree, there's some it's stinking tree carcass because there's bits of pulverized human in there.
Any whole pieces of limbs? An arm, a leg?
Roll perception while you look for them, I guess. Really try this. No, you're pretty convinced that it's just a bunch of squashed human. Liquefied person. Yeah.
Well, the Raven Girl is not whole either, then she's pretty much done for. I suggest we either leave this place or someone sacrifices their arm, but I don't know. I'm not doing that.
Let's chop off one of Corin's horns.
Could that hurt?
No, let's roll for it.
Yeah, I think we already did some rolls, guys.
And
So
then if we can roll again, yeah.
No, you've already done your roll, mate.
yeah, you're on
Statute of
3.
limitations. It's already passed.
Nah, like it's 10-minute statue. This is you got 5 minutes ago now.
I can roll it.
1 or 2J. Oh,
Oh.
he's good. Wow, looks
The
like
ball
someone-
rolls 9, so it's not the ball that.
Too late. Should we just go
That's
then?
Alright, come here, sealed.
Someone needs to
agreed.
learn silver.
We can practice in our training montage.
I mean, there's
Can
no
I-
way anyone's going to volunteer to scoop their eye out.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying we should go.
Do we have some like paper?
Paper?
Like an etching of the runes?
Yeah, I've got paper.
You can do that.
Do you want to make an etching of the runes? And maybe if we come across someone who can speak Sylvan, we'll just ask them what it means.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
I'll just use Mage Hand and send it across to Farky.
Give them some
Do you
crayons.
also send like ink?
Crayons.
Use the blood.
Blood in the base.
Use the boar leg as a paintbrush.
What are you doing? You're painting some etchings with blood. Like,
Yeah.
You get some stone rubbings off these etchings.
With blood?
No, I'll give him some ink and stuff.
That
Thank
could
you.
work.
Yeah, so after receiving the ink and the parchment from Corin's mage hand, I draw the etchings of the runes.
Okay, just roll a d20, see how good they are.
Ah, shit.
They're,
Not good at drawing.
they're okay. They look a bit like the runes.
Alright, let's
Cool.
head out.
I put them in
Well,
my bag and swim over.
All right.
Up the stairs we go. We need to go to see the old man.
Tell him his daughter died.
Yep. And we didn't take her blood. We didn't. We totally.
We definitely couldn't have saved her. You know?
Yeah, you get up to the top of the staircase, everybody. You're in the Golthius Grove. What are you doing?
Should we head back to the Wizard of Wines? Give the gem
Mhm.
back?
Does anyone want to head into the fog?
Where is the fog? Like this bit?
I assume on the west side.
Yeah. Oops. That's the wrong one. Yeah, no. You can go if you want. Oh my god. I've done it again. Oh shit, I've done it again. Sorry.
Yeah,
What
I
you
do.
doing?
Go into it.
I was trying to do the ruler, but no,
So-
I'm searching.
Vote? Shall we do a vote? Who wants to go into the wall of fog?
I mean, you don't really need to do a vote.
Are you
Yeah,
going to go by yourself?
Yeah. How far away is it? DM.
Very, very far. Each square is, what, 500 feet? No, 100 feet? 50 feet. 50 feet.
50 feet.
Yeah. Multiplied by
It's
50.
a few kilometers. It's a few
Alright.
kilometers away, basically.
Fuck it. Let's just go back to Wizard of Wines.
Okay.
Unless you want to really go, I'm not stopping
No,
you.
I'm not really that bothered.
To the
Go
wizard.
into the fog wall. It's just it's like a big wall of fog. It's denser than anywhere else you've seen in Barovia. That's the thing of note. Cool. So I guess you're gonna leave this place.
Yeah.
I look up and see if the raven's still there.
Roll perception. Yeah, you're pretty convinced it's not there. Can't see it anywhere.
It's the-
Shit. So, where are you going? Just back down the road?
Yeah,
To
back to the
the
wine.
Wizard of Wines.
Cool, cool. Yeah, you hit the road with the wagon.
Can we short rest during this journey?
I'll tell you.
Do you need a short rest then?
Yeah, time passes. An hour goes by easy without any hassle at all. Able to rest shortly.
Nice. Can we apply it?
Mm-hmm. I'll finish
Alright.
this.
Lawrence, I'm very sorry, but I cannot control my shit. Would you mind doing mine as well, please? Please.
Why? I have to do everything for you, man. Right.
What happens when you open your character sheet?
No, as in I'm just still very, very drunk. I'm trying to not move at all, and my mouse is out of reach.
My god. No short rest for you then. Ah, this guy. Right.
Alright, no tanking.
Nine. What
Thank you.
tanking?
I've rolled 3-1.
What
Seriously.
tanking?
Who does that?
Alright. Should go through.
What joke?
Have you tried rolling better, Waston?
I don't have any hit dice there.
What's your hit point?
This is some sick rolls, eh? Hell yeah. 8 and 5.
How about 3-1-1-1?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still sorting shit out and slowly moving you along in between. Have a chat. I was thinking about this, so maybe the more interesting you've managed to roleplay the travel, the faster the travel goes. How about that? Well, I shorts it out.
Calevra drink something so that we're both in sync. Something of the alcoholic variety. And then bitches and whines about it for the rest of the journey. I'm so wasted. Hello?
Hello.
I would like to take up wood carving.
Okay.
Hey, that's what I'm going to do with my time. Just take a piece of wood and just start carving.
Are you trying to whittle something?
What?
What are you trying to make?
What can I see?
A tree.
I'm going to start just trying to carve a horse.
Alright.
You should ask Blinsky for help.
Can you become a toy maker?
No, I'm only going to work with wood. I'm a carpenter.
Yeah, wooden toys, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Justin, do you have Salah?
I do not.
Okay.
He's just come on there.
Yes! Everyone's Captain Salah, so I'm pretty happy if he comes on and just gets like 1 point. Yeah, I needed him to come on. Oh, Hendrik, how do we move so far back?
Sorry, I told you I'm fixing shit. Just have a chat.
Oh. Okay.
I really expected something else to happen when you were down there, but whatever.
We
Should have given us more clues.
I'm pretty sure I have clues.
I think it's something to do with those etchings, and that's why you mentioned it again and described the whole thing. But that involves taking out an eye. And Kavan's not answering my questions. God damn it.
What a bitch.
You can always go back, but I don't know what we need to do apart from take out an eye.
Which no one wants to do.
Maybe we can find some other guy's eye and do it.
Well, we can ask the Raven guy.
Maybe he will know.
Well, we can show him the etchings and see if he knows anything about these. If he can read them.
Alright.
Wait, should we just have sent... Did we just need to do 5 different limbs?
I don't.
5 images?
I did an eye, I did an ear, I did a tail, and I did a
No, but
leg.
at the same time.
But I was still. I don't know. Maybe some.
Maybe we should have. Well, maybe you should have thought this before we left.
I'll be honest, I only just read it. I read it in the notes.
Yeah, I was 1 away from the 5.
It's fine, let's go back. And then it doesn't work, and then we just leave again.
Now let's see what the old man has to say.
No, you're not the wizard one. You're on the road. Sorry, I'm still fixing shit.
Oh, okay. We do.
Are we going to Krezk after this, guys?
Yeah, I guess. We'll find out what's happening there.
Why? I just realised we've got like on the 4th. So on the top right, where you got the like your player, your PC is controlled and blah blah blah. There's the 4th one to the left. There's Dex.
There's what?
Dex. So it's like playing cards, deck of illusions. Do we have these decks?
These what?
Oh, right, yeah, I see him.
Fourth to the left, on the top right. There's decks.
You mean to the right? Fourth to the
Fourth,
left.
yeah. Fourth along from the left.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get all the cards. Taraka, common deck.
The high deck as well. What is this?
Just cards.
Apparently it's loot.
Yeah, you can ignore that, Jay. That's nothing. I don't know why that's there.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Cool. Takes you.
He's lying, Joe. They're important.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing some game later.
Takes several hours. It's now 6:30 in the evening. Night is setting in. Dusk is upon you, and you arrive once again at the Wizard of Wines. You had to go through those fields again, past that copse of wood, and you eventually arrive back again at the activate.
The old Wizard of Wine.
Sorry.
Alright.
Do you want into the mic? I am so drunk.
So what?
Drunk.
Oh, good-o.
Who picked up the gem?
Long John.
¿Qué pasa?
You're just standing outside the Wizard of Wines at the moment.
Mine's still loading.
I keep thinking of disconnected. Why are there so many like moments of nothing?
Silence.
Silence, that's the word.
Just how we are.
I go up to the door and knock.
Yeah, what a guam.
Cool. Yeah, you go up to the nearest door and give it a knock. Not too long after, you notice commotion on the second floor. Someone's head pokes through a window. It looks like a kind of a middle-aged man. And you hear some commotion
Hello,
upstairs.
middle-aged man.
You speaking to
Sorry.
him in the window?
Yeah, well,
He's speaking to us?
he looking at us.
Hey,
Do we recognize?
he glances at you. There's commotion upstairs, and eventually you hear doors opening downstairs, and out pops Mr. Davian Martikov, who hobbles towards you. Still bruised and battered. You see his face is purple and blue.
Is this the middle-aged man? Because I thought he was older.
This is not a middle-aged man that you saw in the window.
It's not
No.
the same. Okay, cool.
How many days has it been since we left her and now come back? Is it like a day or two?
Second.
I thought it's only been
2 days.
2 days. Hello, Davian. We have some good news and we have some bad news. Which one would you like first?
Oh! Start with the good news! Could use a pick-me-up.
I think you should start with the bad news, but I pull out the gem from my rucksack, I guess. Look what I found.
Oh, the gem! The wonderful gem! He kind of drops his cane and scuttles towards you with his hands open. You found it!
Not so fast, sir, because the bad news is that your daughter has passed away.
His face he looked really happy, like he was grinning and really in a good mood, and his face just drops. Like the expression instantly changes to kind of horror. He doesn't say anything, he just kind of looks at you with his hand still outstretched. So,
Hopefully this will make it better, and I place the gem in his hands.
he eventually snaps out and goes, "Oh, what happened to her? My Stefania."
Stefania? Well,
She was engulfed by the Golthius tree.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say something else. Less gruesome, man.
Hey, it's the truth.
She was killed by the
Alright.
tree?
Do you know anything about these
Oh.
Golthius trees?
Did she go painlessly at least?
She didn't go screaming in the night. That's what I remember. She died very peacefully. She had a smile.
She looked content.
Yeah.
Did she actually? Was she like
Roll
possessed?
roll deception.
Clever.
Anyone who's
you
lying,
think?
roll
Yeah,
perception.
right.
I mean,
No, but you're
deception.
right. I mean, she wasn't screaming when she got eaten by the tree.
She
so-
definitely.
I've vividly described it.
Clever, stay drunk.
Yeah, I'm not part of this because I don't actually know what happened to her. I was like, did she
yeah.
get eaten by a tree?
But not in front of him.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a drunken fool.
Seen many like you in my time.
He is a winemaker. So
No respect for a man who's lost his child.
Are these deception rolls any
Yeah,
good?
he seems to believe you.
I just got a text from Honda USA. Apparently, they have approved a cash gift payment of 1.3 million US dollars to me because of COVID
Whoa.
financial assistance.
You have
So lucky, mate.
no idea how much spam and shit I get.
Come on,
Literally,
1.3 million dollars,
Every
really?
And it's a US.
every single person
Oh,
over
no.
here gets something like, like maybe 10 spam calls a week. With robocallers and shit, and it's just accepted. It's just, oh yeah, you just, block it. And then they call from a different place. Like, what? My boss has had,
Ridiculous.
I've got 3 SIM cards for my boss, 3 different numbers, and each one of them has had their own kind of string of. So the first one got like XXX, triple, like XXX texts, like, go to this site and you can fucking, for porn. And then the next one, because they recycle their numbers over here, and the next one, he gets chased 2 to 3 times a day, for fucking loan thingies. As in people, like, looking for loan recompense. Shit is crazy. Sorry, minor tangent.
Davian's kind of looking at you, holding the gem in his hand. One eyebrow incrementally, slowly raises as you talk about triple X, phones, all these words he's never heard before. And is he all right?
Nice.
Did he drink some of the poisoned wine?
I drank some of the poisoned wine, my friend.
Stay away from that foul stuff. What the druids did to our wine. Lucky to have any left. He walks over to the wagon here and kind of gives a tap onto some of the barrels. These are the last barrels. We're lucky they were in the docks ready to go before we were attacked.
I still
this
don't
mean-
understand why they're poisoning the wine?
Does this mean you'll be able to make a shipment to Valarki?
It's possible, yes. We'll get things up and running eventually. We're very light on staff at the moment. I mean, my dead daughter, and amongst others, missing people.
Has your son returned? And his family?
Yes, they're upstairs. He mentioned that he saw you at the window.
Oh, right, so we did recognize him. Cool.
Maybe.
Just wondering, what language were the runes in?
Sylvan.
Silver.
Just wondering, do you speak or read Sylvian? Or know of anyone who does?
Do I speak what?
Sylvan.
Sylvan?
Sylvan. Language of beasts, I believe. No, I do not. I speak Raven, but it's not really the same thing. Why?
This is just a lot of coring.
What do you think?
I'll make bird noises at him and see if he understands me.
What kind of bird noises?
Oh,
Ha! Take that back!
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend you.
You are crude, crass adventurers.
You-
Not a.
Yeah, sorry, do you know any...
Thank you for the
go
gem,
on.
but this is outrageous behavior.
Do you know of anyone that can speak or read Sylvan then?
Sylvan. I mean, could have a go. I mean, maybe. Afraid I don't really actually. No.
So you don't know of anyone that can speak it? Okay.
He's scratching his chin and or appears to be racking his brains.
Can't we just show it to him? Whatever.
Yeah, I take out the parchment and show it to him and see. I'll ask him, like, can you make any sense of any of this?
I guide him.
He's holding it. He's holding it in his hands. This shoddily done, barely resembling, well, more or less resembling something parchment. He's holding it for a few seconds, 10 seconds, looking at it, studying it, and then after Corin guides him, he like turns it over, and he realized he was holding the wrong way up. And
Good guidance.
let's see. Yeah, so he got a very good roll.
Nice.
Delicious 20.
Ah, good.
Yee.
Can you guys not see when I reveal stuff? Does it like...
Yeah, I can see it. We just have to scroll down. It doesn't automatically scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
But yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so if I reveal stuff, I'll just mention it, and then, yeah. He says, yes, this appears to be a depiction of the Fanes. Where did you get this? Did you draw this? Did this come to you in a vision? How did you get this picture?
It was underneath this Golfius tree.
This picture was under the tree?
It was a cabin.
Well, it was we drew it. Well, we copied it basically.
Do you know of a
From
man
under the-
called Kavan?
My name Kavan? No? What are you talking about? Who is Kavan?
He gave me the spear. He's a ghost man. And I showed him the spear. And it hums at him.
Sorry, write something for later. You show him the spear kind of... It doesn't just hum all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, it hummed when you were killing people.
You can hit the back of it to against the wall. It may hum again.
I go, sing for me, blood singer. Does it remain
I cast
silent?
minor illusion and make a humming sound.
This gentle hum fills the air, kind of pulsating. Oh, very, very nice. What's this about? I'm a little confused. You're showing me spears now? Where do you get this spear from?
Yeah. Sorry. Can we go back to the parchment?
Yeah.
What can you make out of this parchment? You said it's a depiction of the veins.
There's clearly the Fane. Well, something from the Fanes. It's the Rosanna, one of the ladies three.
The Seeker.
But
So-
what does it mean?
I don't know what it means. I mean, it looks like they're chopping off bits of people in this picture. It's not the best picture, but I can see it now. Squinting, holding it away from himself.
Can you make sense of what the runes are saying?
Kill people.
Runes. There are no runes on this picture.
It's just a
Oh.
picture. I think the runes were on the stone dagger, so maybe show him that.
Ah. Yeah, I show him the
You-
stone dagger
You
and the hilt of the
didn't
stone
say you were
dagger.
taking it, it's left behind.
I
You did say.
I did tell you that I was taking it in my inventory. I did say I
And
was
to be
taking
fair,
it.
he was asking, is it like normal stats of a dagger? Because I can't find it in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, because that, you just, yeah. You don't have it. I'm just saying you don't have it.
Okay.
I guess you can't take it out.
No,
That's what
it's
I was
you're kind of lucky that I'm being nice here, because if we retconned, something horrible would happen. So don't, yeah, be careful in the future. Please tell me when you're doing stuff.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Oh dear.
Alright,
Farky,
You
can you
know-
remember what the etchings looked like?
Draw it from your mind.
yeah, I try and I take the parchment back, I turn it the other way around and try and draw the etching, the runes from the hilt of the dagger from memory.
Okay.
And I guide him.
Okay, you guide him as he rolls an intelligence check to see how well he
I'll
remembers
do
it
it.
and draws it.
I don't think he's
I'll
read
do it.
enough books. Yeah. Oh! Not bad.
Oh!
1d4. Oh!
Yes!
Oh, his memory
It's
is good.
pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're pretty convinced. No one else can really. No one remembers if it's quite right, because this is about as good as it's going to get for your memory between you guys. And I'm still trying to look for something, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So you present this little scrap of parchment with these runes on it. He studies them a bit more. This is Sylvan. Yes. Is this what you were talking about?